is a Model B. It's a 1934.
Okay.
The diamond block. It has a Jenkins stock block conversion that they used years ago for sprint car racing back in the day. It has a Bill's type cam and aftermarket connecting rods and pistons. I did all the machining on the head. There's a couple cards, light flywheel, V8 clutch. Bob Peterson.
Okay, now tell me about your car.
It's a 1930 Model A Ford I bought from the second owner. We've had it sitting in his garage for the last 60 years.
Okay.
And he put a new motor in it, let it set, and he didn't even hook it up or nothing. And I just bought it a few months ago. Put the motor in, finished putting it in, and put a high pressure head on, and put 35 Ford wires and wheels on that I bought at a sale last year for $100. So it's pretty much a low income 1959 hot rod. The fellow I bought it from still living. He had it for 60 years.
Did you choose the name Half Pint?
He put that on there. That was his nickname when he was a kid, when he was driving this thing. So that's what they put on there, and it's just staying on there, and you leave it just like it is.
Yeah.
Original upholstery. Gold steel top.
Don Mccarthy. I'm from Warsaw, Missouri, originally out of California, the state of California. And my car is a 1930 Roadster pickup. It was actually my first car. I drove it to high school. My father bought it for me when I was 11 years old. I won't tell you how old I am now. But, so yeah, I used to go out on dates in it and everything, and we moved back to Missouri from California in 1995, and the car was just kind of sitting, and the race of gentlemen were going on, and it kind of gave me the idea that I'd like to do this with the car so we would use it. So my friend Keith over here and I took my car all apart because it was all restored, and redid the frame, and a gentleman called Ron Kelly built the motor, and we've got a 39 transmission in it, and Keith did the interior. It's all aluminum, and wasn't any good after that.
There's a guy in the city the other day that had an accident with a semi.
Let's everybody give Rich a big hand.
35
Bring
and
in the
494.
P4.
They closed the ramp down because he was out. This last about 2 days ago. Yeah, I read about that. It's that fatal. Fatal? Okay. That's why it was closed so long. Because when somebody gets killed, they close the ramp to put it on. One must have gone off. The most probably, I don't know, is that a double ramp?
Hank Schlumpka.
Okay, tell me about your cars.
I'm from Hampton, Minnesota.
There you go.
Come all the way down here into Iowa just to do this crazy race thing. 'Cause, Bill talked me into it. But anyway, I got a 29 Ford pickup here with a 32 Ford engine, a 39 Ford transmission, a 32 Ford grill. It has a Miller overhead carburetors, dual carburetors, Miller overhead valve, still a Babbitt engine. This one does not have a full oil pressure. This is the second year we've run it down here. Last year I had knee surgery and carpal tunnel surgery, so we didn't come down. But the other cars we've run for 4 or 5 years now. The one behind me sitting over, put your camera over on that guy there. That's a 1931 Ford Coupe, and that has a 32 Ford engine. It has a Krager overhead valve, a Zephyr dual carb manifold, 2 Stromberg 81 carburetors, has a turbo 350 automatic transmission, 36 Ford front end, a 37 Ford rear end. That's about all I know about it. The car come off from a rock pile in North Dakota. And I've got another car in the trailer. Maybe we should unload that and you could look at that one too and put him on.
That'd be great.
That's a 1928 Ford Sport Coupe. Hold her up for a little bit and we'll unload that. Leave that flipper.
Up like that?
Yeah, sorry.
You want this door open?
Nope.
You can see how foolish he looks when he gets in. Look.
1928 Ford Sport Coupe. It was fully restored about 20 years ago. When I bought it, it had 2.4 miles on it. The man that had the thing restored drove it, brought it home. The gas tank started leaking on the floor, so he took the gas tank out and never used it again. It's sat in his garage for over 20 years. I bought it, restored it, been putzing around with it a little bit. We kind of put a Mitchell overdrive in it. We got a Mitchell transmission in it. I've increased the horsepower from 40 horse up to about 69 horse. It has a different head on it, a bigger carburetor. If you move over onto this side here, I'll open the hood for you. This is what you can kind of see is done to the engine. It has a big Zenith carburetor off a white military truck. It has electronic ignition. It has a Jim Briley head. Jim Briley makes them and he's from California. I rebuilt it last winter. This is the first time we're going to run this thing. Ma says you can go down there and run it, but don't beat the hell out of it. Run her one time to see how good it is, and that's it. That's orders from the boss. sign. You'll get the sign that the pole hit. How come that heat doesn't over there in the light? Got the holy roller pulling up there.
Mike wants to race. Let's go race.
Yeah, let's race.
What?
M3, car number 66. They're looking for you on the pavement. Sorry. Go by. You guys ready? Are you ready, sir? Bring it out. M2, 7. Mr. Brian Nelson. In the heat. Car's been in the family since it was new. And it was a beautiful car. And then Brian got it, took all the fenders, the hood, and everything off of it, made it a hot rod. Come on, kids. You ready? There you go. Brian successfully made it down the 528 feet at 11.323 seconds. For 49.86 miles per hour. And a 2.880 60 foot. Up next, this car used to be known as the 8-ball. What do we know it by now? Still the 8-ball. It's still the 8-ball. It hasn't been here for probably 5 years? Probably 5 years. You ready to go, sir? SD-1, part 9. Looks like the track is clear. Drag it here, sir. Lap time of 11.923 for the 8-ball.
miles per hour. And a 2.780 60-foot. This is the first car the gentleman ever had when he was a kid. Oh, he was 11 years old when he bought it. I'm sorry. From Missouri. So, to say it's a long-time ownership, is an understatement. I think can't tell. Okay, he's off the track. You guys are ready? Ready? Go off the course. The track is yours, Ron. This is the second time Ron's had this car on a racetrack, so he's still feeling it out. And he glides through the 528 feet with an elapsed time of 11.728, a speed of 48.34 miles per hour, and a 60 foot of 3.344. Having a elapsed time of 10.109, slower than the first pass, 54.17 miles per hour, slower speed, and a 2.581, slower 60 foot on the second run for Mr. Nick Nicholas in the Colorado Pumpkin Seed. Up next, we have Eric Lindbergh out of Minnesota in the Holy Roller. He can drive this car really hard because it doesn't belong to him. If it breaks, his dad has to fix it. Right? So you know it's going to go fast. You ready? Track is clear. Make it happen, Eric. Hang on! Miles, stop it right there. Don't want to give anybody any advantage running start. We'll give it just 1 second. Let Eric get out of the way. Make sure that car makes the left-hand turn down at the end of the track. Track is yours, sir. Good. Shift 10.827. Ooh, picked it up there, half second. 50.87 miles per hour. Picked up a whole 1 mile an hour there. Track is clear. Make it happen. Model T. The track is clear. I'm going to roll you up just a little bit. There we go. Timing ready? Go here, John. Now the driver's not so beautiful, but that's all right. Hey, the brakes even. That's pretty cool. You guys ready? Don't tear up my track. You ready? Don't break it. You gotta drive it home. You ready? Make it happen. Well, he just broke all the eggs and dumped over the milk can. Gosh darn it, you just can't trust these kids. 9 miles per hour. Better to how do you say that? 3.054. El Presidente is up on the line. And I keep you too close to that speaker. I'm sorry, folks. We'll have to get out and push you. That's good, Mike. This is another one of those stock Model Ts. You guys ready? At least the heater cap stock. Go for it, Mike. You know he's a troublemaker. It's a Model T with dual exhaust. Nice little coupe. Looks like El Presidente turned left off the track. Timing and scoring is ready. I think he's serious, folks. I haven't seen that many in a big old semi. Now, look at all those knobs and gauges. There you go. It plays music. Timing and scoring ready? Brian's always fine. We love it when Brian comes down. But you know, sometimes they have to pool everybody's money together to get Brian a license so he can come to Iowa. And they have to put it under an assumed name because he's wanted down here. You ready? Make it happen. You're going to feel a boost like you've never felt before. You ready? Track is clear. Make it happen, right? That will probably be the fast 60 foot of the trick of the day.
Doubt it.
The Burger King Special's up. Little Model A block with a flat head. Couple of Stromberg carburetors from automatic advance electronic ignition distributor. You ready, Jake? Track is here, sir.